The makers of the new evolutionary Hoof Care tool line introduced the flexible, tension-adjustable, wall-smoothing Hoof Buffers. The HB2 Pro with a replaceable perforated stainless steel blade, and the HB1 Original with a replaceable sanding belt. These two tools provide you with the capacity to create the most uniform contour and finish to your barefoot trim. The primary goal of the barefoot trim is emulating the rounded arc of the Wild Horse Mustang roll. This form is essential to the hoof's capacity to maintain its healthiest form and function. To create that form, we must turn this condition into this one. Blending the upper border of this arc all around the outer edge of the hoof wall from toe to heel is extremely important. The hoof buffers are specially designed to blend and smooth this contour by flexing slightly into an arc as you apply them, thus removing any sharp edges or rough surfaces. Both buffers are used in the same manner, holding the hoof freehand, working it between your legs, using one hand to steady it, or from above on a hoof stand, and while the hoof is supported in a cradle. This can be done with a one-hand grip or a two-hand grip that increases the effectiveness of each stroke. The two buffers have the same handle and adjustable tension, but different abrasive effects. The HB1 has a rotatable sanding belt, and the HB2 a fine-tooth perforated metal blade. The star-shaped teeth of the HB2 remove horn in small particles or fine threads, and thus more rapidly, while the HB1 sanding belt creates the smoothest possible finish. Thus together they make quick work of blending and smoothing the Mustang roll. The HB2 is used first to widen and shape the width of the Mustang roll. This is done with arcing strokes. It is particularly effective for rounding the upper edge of the arc. This can also be done by working around the edge of the wall from heel to toe. A hoof stand allows you to apply the buffers in vertical downward strokes. This action is useful for smoothing ripples and extending the arc upward. The solid support of a hoof stand also makes it easier to work the buffers with a two-handed grip, increasing the amount of horn removed with each stroke. Following up with the HB1 sanding belt fully blends all parts of the arc. Working the outer wall in both directions ensures the smoothest finish, all the way back to the buttresses of the heels. Again, the support of a hoof stand assists in both rounding and smoothing the contour of the wall. The hoof buffers are most effective when used in sequence after initial shaping of the Mustang roll by the radius rasps. The radius rasps create the basic arc of the roll around the wall, and the buffers refine and smooth its surface. Both the perforated stainless steel blades and the sanding belts will last for dozens of trims. The sanding belt can be rotated to make use of its entire length, and all HB1 buffers come with a spare belt included. Both buffers are supplied with a wrench for adjusting belt or blade tension.